Greg Tasto, I'm back. I gotta apologize. Last video I called President Obama conservative. It slipped out of my mouth. I apologize. And I'm gonna have to tone down my language because I got yelled at my mom. My mom yelled at me. My mom yelled at me for my language. Mom, I'm sorry. I'm gonna tone it down. But my last point, once we made that lateral move from Afghanistan to Iraq, and some people agree with it, some people don't. I guess gassing people and beating the shit out of women, throwing them out of cars. That's okay with some people. I mean, that's all right. Because I know Hillary. I mean, she's all about women's rights, but with her bullshit foundation and all the money that comes from the Middle East to her foundation, those are all Middle Eastern countries. Just so you guys know, you don't hear that in the media. All that. You don't. The liberal media doesn't tell you that crap. But if you go back and you YouTube research on YouTube a video by President George Bush, July 12th, 2007, if you go and look this up, President Bush addressed the nation and said, and he was firm about it, and it is true. If you go back and look at it and see what happens, you're going to see it's true. He said, if you pull those troops out of Iraq too soon, there's going to be it's unstable region in the Middle East, which, I mean, if you don't think it's unstable now, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's a friggin' shitstorm over there. Don't pull those troops out, but our community activists, who has no experience at all to run a country, he had no experience at all. None. You guys are barking on Donald Trump? His experience? What experience did Obama have? This guy. I'm sorry, I gotta print. What experience did King Obama have? What experience does he have? None whatsoever. No experience at all. Okay? But I don't know, if you look on Fox News, you could always look up another, I put it on my Facebook, but if you look up this other video, a retired U.S. Army Lieutenant Colonel, Ralph Peters, when he went on the news the other night and he actually called Obama a pussy on the air, which I almost lost my lunch, it was great. That's who's running the country. King Obama, the pussy. He is a pussy. And let me tell you something. He thinks, and these Democrats think, they think our biggest fear is global warming. Global warming. That's what our biggest fear is. So the reason why that happened in San Bernardino, California, is probably the weather was too warm that day. Those people got agitated at the Christmas party. They started sweating. And then they figured, let me go home, we'll cock up our AR-15s and a trunk load of pipe bombs, and we'll go on a shooting spree. It was because of the climate control that day. That's what happened. That's what the media tells us. That's what Democrats tell you. Our biggest fear is global warming. You people, like I said, all you bobbleheads out there, better pull out of the bubble that you're living in, okay, and come back to reality, okay? Because this is reality. It's going to come to Chicago. It's going to go to New York too, okay? If it happened there, it's coming. It's only a matter of time, okay? And like my buddy my buddy Lou says, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Okay, you guys get that one? All right? Have a great day. Kind of toned it down. It's a light day. I don't want my mom getting upset with me. Holidays are right around the corner. Should be beating my ass over at that Christmas dinner by her house. So I toned it down. I love you, Mommy.